Guys, this is really for Leanie and her posse of mean girls that love to shit on me, make me look bad, make me look old, angry, mean, screaming. I want you to know I am already hung up about my looks. And I know how to put the camera to kind of hide as much as I can because I do have a lot of light in my skin. So I know how to kind of at the right time of day but I'm very hung up about getting older. I'm very hung up about my wrinkly skin. I'm very hung up about my giant boobs. And a lot of just all of us women are hung up about getting older. All of us. And I know that about you too. All of you, the trolls that love to make me look bad, because I know it's not a man who's behind the Jeffrey account. No way. Men like me. Men and gay guys, they love me. It's the women. So I just want you to know, now you might be the type of person that will kick a dog when it's down. And that's what I'm sensing about you trolls. The reason I wear hats half the time is because I don't want the sun to affect my skin and make it more wrinkly and old. And also I'm hiding my gray hair because I'm hung up about the fact that I have such gray hair. My hair is really gray. And so I'm hiding my insecurity. I do all this shit trying to fight this aging process with my very old Polish genetics. And my grandmothers both were very, very wrinkly. And their skin did not stay young looking. My mother's stayed pretty good. And actually, Linda had incredibly young looking skin. She did not have this old neck that I have that you guys are not seeing because I'm not showing it to you. I'm holding the camera up here. Okay, it's a trick. And I am really hung up about, I'll catch myself in a window or mirror and I can see, like the truth. And it's like painful. So you might think that I'm on some horse that's high and you're probably going to take a screenshot of me making that face. Somehow for some reason, but I'm actually, when it comes to my self-image, I feel really insecure. And I know you do too, people, all of you, every woman does. And so I don't, even though you're bashing me and humiliating me and mocking me and trying to make me look even worse than I already see when I look at myself, I don't want to do that to you because I know you'll hate me more and you already have so much animosity towards me. And I just don't want to be that person because how can I call you middle school mean girls if I act the same way? And I can rip somebody a new asshole. That's different than just being mean for no reason like a middle school mean girl would. I'm not being mean for no reason. If I am angry and I say some angry stuff, it's because there's a reason, like when I'm being slandered. I take seriously that about the drinking and driving. That's one of my premier things. And when I was raising my kids, it was don't smoke cigarettes, don't get hooked, don't even start. Every single one of them tried it, but none of them got hooked, to my knowledge, thank God. I wasn't as lucky as them. I just holding a cigarette in my hand, I'm hooked. I'm hooked immediately. I'm instantly attached to nicotine. So I have to never go near it. I can never pick up another cigarette as long as I live because I will be hooked and I don't want to be hooked. It's so bad for your skin, and all the smoking I did do is catching up with me, and I'm hung up about it. And I didn't inherit the skin like my mom. I really inherited my grandmother's skin, which was very, very wrinkly, both sides. And so I knew it was coming one day. And I just know how to hide it. But because, I hate getting older. Absolutely hate it. I like being wise. I like the wisdom code development. And I like all that part. And I do like activating my wisdom codes by living and going through these life experiences on Earth in this realm. But am I hung up about getting older? Oh my God, yeah. And just like every other woman. And we're all the same that way. We're all very insecure. Nobody's on a high horse in their own mind. At least I have never been up on a high horse. See, so for Lionel say he's trying to knock me down, it's like, wow, I'm already down. Why do you want to knock me even lower? Because people project onto you things. And it's not me. It's you that's projecting onto me. And there's nothing I can do about people projecting onto me if I'm going to have a social presence. I do hate being lied about. There is a truth to my life. I don't like it when people that don't know me, never met me, weren't there, didn't help, and just judge and criticize. The woman who's been slandering me the most from the South, she's the most judgmental, busybody, pushy person. If she gets in your face with her agenda, and if you don't like it, she's going to try to take you to jail. And that's madness. And it's stressed me out so much. I want it to be over. When you offered to me, Southerner, who's stalking me, if you want to go and say, let's pretend we never met, let's do that, you start. Stop slandering me. Don't ask somebody to take their name out of your mouth and then run on about your mouth about them, especially things that are lies. You cannot prove I ever drank and got behind the wheel of a car. No one can prove that. You also lie and exaggerate about how I fed my mother. And you also think it's your business how I took care of my mother. And you don't know how much my mother valued my care because she wasn't stuck in a nursing home where you wanted her to be. You wanted her to be stuck in a nursing home with nurses like you that don't know anything, that want to feed, that think that salt is Morton. Mort means death. Morton salt is bleached. It kills you slowly. That's what you shouldn't have. But you need a little salt or you're going to go down as an older person. People who are all completely off of salt, you're listening to insanity. Anyway, you do you, Southerner. I'll do me. And my mother wanted my care. She didn't ask for your help. So if your help isn't asked for, don't expect people to take it. Don't force help on somebody. It's really unfair what you're doing, Southerner. And the Mean Girls on the Queen of Means channel, that's the bully channel. That they don't get bullied because they are the bullies. That's where they congregate. You can keep putting me down. I'm already doing it to myself. And that's a fact. So, and I know you are too, because we all do as women. We're very insecure. And I feel for that. Even though you're being horrible to me, I still feel for your plight of being a woman in this world getting older, because I know that we share that. That's one thing we share. I'm very sad and upset and angry that this woman from the South slanders me about things that really matter to me that I've done for sure. My big failing was smoking cigarettes, but I never drank and drove because I, A, didn't really like alcohol, B, I was allergic to it, C, I never really would be the driver normally in a situation where there was somebody else who liked to drive, like a husband or a boyfriend or a friend. I'm not going to be the one driving. If I can get out of driving, I will get out of driving. And so, I'm not into drinking. I would hide the fact that I wasn't drinking because I didn't want to be kicked out of all the parties, which I realized later, if you're not drinking, you don't get invited to the booze parties. Do I like to be around people who drink alcohol? Not really. And at this age, I don't need to go to a party with a bunch of drunks or people that are drinking, even if they're not drinking that heavily. I can, but it's the same type of thing where when you get older, your energy becomes more precious in a way. And as you season your wisdom codes and your life codes and your healing codes and your earth codes, you need almost that time alone to simmer after taking care of kids, taking care of elderly, doing all those things in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Thanks for listening. Love you.